Let's go over to John Shipley for the first question.
Hey, Coach. Can you just talk about how big of a boost it will be to have Josh Allen back on the field after not having him for the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, I think obviously it's going to be big for us. Coming back, he's worked hard. He's had a good week, so I know he's excited to get on the field. So it definitely can give us that boost that we need.
Thanks, Coach.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Shipley. Let's go over to Mark Long.
Hey, Doug.
Hey, Mark.
Bigger than, or maybe even as big as that, you get Lambeau back. Excitement, and that's got to be at least change, at least maybe some of the thinking going into the game.
Yeah, I think a lot of times you watch what's going on during the week and it's gone well, and then you get out there in a game and you kind of get thrown a little bit. You know what I'm saying? When someone if they miss an extra point or miss a field goal, I think that's when it starts to really change for you. Where a guy like Josh has been really consistent. He's had a good week. He's been able to strike the ball well. Feels good. Came back in the next day. Felt good because the next day is always a tough one. When they get a bunch of work. And it's good. I mean, he's been really consistent for us. He's one of the top guys. Excuse me. One of the top guys, in the league as far as percentage wise. And like I said before, I never used to really think about it when we sent him out there, to be able to make those field goals. And I think it's a point now where I trust him. He feels good, and it's definitely put your mind at ease that you're not thinking about that. As that team takes the field, to kick an extra point or a field goal.
And then secondly, do you, I think I don't know how many venues you haven't been to in the league during your time, but do you get excited for a new venue, a new place, new city, all that stuff in the league?
No, I don't know. I don't think I'm as big as, I'm more into the older, what I'm saying, places, stadiums and things of that nature. I think the history about a place to me is things that that intrigues me personally. So when I go to venues, as the older ones, I like to think about the history that's been done there where, this is brand new. So, the only thing, like I said, I talked to the quarterbacks today, trying to make sure we know where the clock is. I think, that's the one thing that I have always tried to make sure that we knew, where those clocks were in the end zone. So we know where to, to keep our eyes. And that's it. And then, the expectation now when you go to all these new stadiums is, it's all state of the art. The locker rooms are great. You don't have to worry about like years ago where, everybody was on top of each other or, everything was close or it was dirty or whatever it may be. That, these stadiums now are really unbelievable. And I expect this one to be the same.
Thank you for the questions, Mark, and bless you on the sneeze, Coach. Let's go over to Gene Fournette.
Hey, Doug. Just wondering if for any reason AJ is not able to go on Sunday, will you simply have Ben Barchin there, or will you go to some other type of substitution plan?
Probably, we're looking at a substitution plan right now, which obviously can change during the course of a game if someone's really playing well or playing hot. We think we can get good production out of it. And again, it's not a knock on Ben. I thought he did some good things last week. There's times that he did really well, and there's times that he got beat, which is going to happen, with young players. But I feel like he's going to come along well, and have a guy like Tyler Shatley that's really been, a staple, has really stepped in for Brandon Linder at center and played really well. And he's played guard at times. So we're just going to look at the matchups in there and see who we feel good against. But right now, our plan is if AJ can't go, then, to get in some type of substitution.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Gene. Shipley, I see your hand back up. Do you have another one?
Yeah, I do. Okay. Hey, Coach, with Jared out and with Andrew obviously on injured reserve, what's the plan at free safety for Sunday?
Yeah, we'll have Brandon Watson. We'll start at free safety. We'll flex Doug Middleton.
Good deal. Thanks, Coach.
Yeah, there you go. No problem.
All right, guys. Anything else? All right. Appreciate it.
All right, guys. Have a good weekend.
Have a good weekend. Thank you.
Yep. Thank you.